Here are questions science is terrified to answer. Number 5. The hidden dimensions. String theory, one of physics's most ambitious ideas, suggests our universe might have up to 11 dimensions, yet we can only perceive 4: length, width, height, and time. The others, if they exist, are folded, hidden within reality itself. If true, these unseen dimensions could shape everything, from gravity to consciousness. Every atom, every thought could be echoing across invisible directions we'll never sense. We might be like fish in a pond, staring through the surface and calling it the sky, unaware of the vast ocean pressing in from all sides. Scientists have tried to find proof. Experiments at the Large Hadron Collider, precise cosmic measurements, but so far, nothing, just silence. Maybe we're missing the tools to see them. Or maybe, like characters in a flat storybook, we're forever trapped on one page, in a universe that keeps its other chapters sealed. Number 4. The observer problem. In quantum physics, particles don't exist in one place. They exist everywhere at once. Every possible version of reality exists, until someone looks. The moment we observe, the wave collapses. Infinite options vanish. One outcome becomes real. It's called the observer effect, and it suggests something mind-bending. The universe behaves differently when it's being watched. Our act of seeing doesn't just reveal reality, it creates it. If that's true, consciousness isn't just a spectator. It's a participant. Every observation, every glance, every thought might be a choice that reshapes the fabric of existence. It means every time you open your eyes, you're forcing the universe to decide what's real, which raises an even stranger question. Before consciousness existed, did the universe exist at all? Number 3. The simulation hypothesis. If an advanced civilization can create conscious simulations, digital minds that think and feel, then simulated realities would vastly outnumber real ones. And if that's true, the math points to something terrifying. Statistically, we're probably living in one. The universe already behaves suspiciously like code. Quantum particles don't exist in definite states until they're observed, like pixels, loading only when you look. Even time and space seem quantized, with maximum speeds, minimum intervals, and a finite data rate. Some scientists whisper that reality might be optimized, a simulation running just efficiently enough to fool us, which raises the question, who's running it? And what happens if we find out? Because if this universe really is software, then the moment we prove it, someone, somewhere, might decide to close the window. Number 2. Gödel's incompleteness. In 1931, mathematician Kurt Gödel shattered the dream of a perfectly logical universe. He proved that in any consistent mathematical system, there will always be statements that are true, but can never be proven. That discovery didn't just break mathematics, it cracked reality itself. Because if the universe runs on mathematical laws, then there are truths built into existence that no equation, no experiment, and no mind will ever uncover. It means some mysteries aren't waiting to be solved, they're designed to be unsolvable. The answers exist, but logic itself blocks the door. Science can measure, predict, and explain almost everything. But Gödel showed there will always be truths beyond proof, real things forever out of reach. In other words, the universe keeps its biggest secrets not because we're too dumb to find them, but because the rules of truth forbid us from knowing. Quick pause before the last one. If you could force science to answer one impossible question, what would it be? Comment your pick below. And if questions like these keep you up at night, subscribe. You'll fit right in with the rest of us. Number 1. Why existence exists. Science can describe how the universe began, but not why there's anything here to begin with. What caused something to emerge from absolute nothing? Some physicists argue that nothing, true, complete emptiness, can't even exist. It's unstable. It collapses under its own paradox, like zero dividing itself. Others suggest quantum laws can spontaneously create universes, but that just shifts the question. Where did those laws come from? Maybe existence didn't begin. Maybe it's the default state because non-existence is logically impossible. Nothing can't sustain itself, so something always must. It's a haunting thought. We don't exist by miracle, but because the universe never had another choice. Existence wasn't created. It simply refused to not be.